Buy and save at any location or log on anytime to teamautouse.com.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, you're right. Look at you, kid.
Oh, I missed you guys.
Oh, missed you too.
I really
Missed
did.
you too. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind standing next to Steve, but he does not like standing next to me.
What?
It's a smell.
I don't know.
apparently.
He wasn't real happy with the forecast either. We kind of need a mediator here.
Well, good to know
Son of a-
that.
Oh, well, here you go. Whole team back. Welcome to it, everybody. WAFB Plus 9:15 for 9 News Now, kind of getting you to it and through it. All right, so here we go again. Speaking of forecast, it was actually it was cool this morning, but I guess we're on our way back to warm.
I'm still riding off the high of this weekend. You guys brewed up the perfect
It really
weekend
was.
forecast.
It
So
was,
thank you.
yeah, it was beautiful. Started getting a little warm probably for some, yes, but you're definitely going to start to feel the warm air coming back over the next several days. It's kind of gloomy outside this morning too. You can see still plenty of clouds overhead. Not much rain coming out of those. I'm going to show you in a moment. A little bit of fog on the river too, but in and around Metro Baton Rouge done okay. But you can see still some fog holding on around Macomb, over towards Bogalusa. Hammond, 2.5 miles of visibility, so still some reduction. So off to the east of Baton Rouge, there has been some fog this morning, but again, most of us around Metro Baton Rouge have been fine through the morning hours. Temperature-wise, you can see many of us already up into the low to mid 70s, 73 Baton Rouge, Gonzales 74, some mid to upper 60s where we have a little more in the way of that low cloud cover and fog off to our east, kind of keeping temperatures down a little bit for now. Here's our first alert radar network. There is not much to show you, but we have seen a few little light showers and sprinkles through the morning. If you look closely, a couple rolling across the North Shore right now. Not much here, and we'll just have a slim rain chance through the day. So I've got temperatures in the low 80s at noon, 86 for a high today. We're going to talk about record highs in a second. Today's rain chance is less than 20%. And while we are mainly cloudy right now, I think we'll see more sunshine breaking out by the afternoon. It's a big part of why it should warm up. Still in the upper 70s as we head closer to sunset around 6 o'clock. So about those record highs, today's record is 86. That one was last set just a year ago, and I've got 86 for a forecast today, so potentially tying that. Record tomorrow, 85. Now that one's set more than 100 years ago. I've got us tying that one. Wednesday, the record 86, set all the way back in 1908. I've got us tying that one. Thursday, the record is 88. May not quite make that one, a little bit below, but bottom line is between now and Thursday, each and every day, we're going to be close to record highs, if not tying or even setting them at times. So warm weather is largely going to headline things over the next several days as we top out in the mid 80s through Thursday. Slim rain chances through Thursday, so it's not going to be completely dry. A few spotty showers here and there, but nothing much. Friday, a little better chance of some showers, some scattered showers as cold front approaches. Now, if you were paying attention over the weekend, the numbers I'm showing you for this upcoming weekend are probably a bit warmer than what you saw with Jeff and Jared. That's because model guidance has kind of backed off on this first front really moving through. Just kind of gets in the neighborhood, puts on the brakes, moves back to the north. So with that, trending warmer this weekend. Don't forget, daylight saving time begins this weekend. So spring forward. Before you go to bed Saturday night, set the clocks ahead 1 hour. It officially begins 2 a.m. Sunday. By Sunday, especially late, a few more showers could return because we're going to get a second cold front here. It does right now look like that one should move through and deliver a pretty decent cool down next week. Highs in the upper 60s by Monday and Tuesday, and maybe a couple of mornings down into the 40s by Tuesday and Wednesday, guys.
The trade-off for that lost hour of sleep is maybe less rain chances.
Yes.
We'll take it, right?
I thought we were going to be done
daylight
with
later in the day. Look, Jared was rallying the masses against daylight saving time over the weekend. Jared and I, we're going to throw down the Storm Center, man. Bring on the later sunset.
I'm with you.
At some point, let's just go with one of them.
Yes.
I mean, we are not that agrarian society.
Yes.
You know, let's pick one of these things.
And stick to it.
Stick with it.
And I think Louisiana passed the law where if
Correct.
the federal
If the
makes
feds-
the change,
Yeah.
it will kick in and
Right.
become permanent,
Let's-
right?
Let's make this happen. Come on. You and Jared can get on the same page and push
But
for
look,
that legislation.
I'm kind of, joking about it. There are consequences to this.
There are.
There are real things that
You gotta
people
focus
have
on.
impacts you got to consider.
You're absolutely
It's
right.
a complicated issue.
Darn
Yes.
it. Cap, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Complicated issue. Do I want to run for governor or not? This has been rumored for a little bit. Rumor over. He's in.
How long ago was it that we had heard Dr. Sean Wilson was retiring from his post as the Secretary of the Department of Transportation and Development? It's only been a couple of weeks, and this morning, right between 6:45 and 7 a.m., we got the word from his official Twitter account. He tweeted out a link to a YouTube video stating that he is announcing his run for Louisiana's governorship.
You can't run for a big office like that without an introductory video, and there it is. So tweeting that out, video's up there. He's got his own website now, obviously. That is now live as well. Yeah. This morning is officially day one in the campaign for Dr. Sean Wilson for governor. Joins a crowded race on the right. Yes. There's a bunch of well-known, at least, Republican names on the right. Not as many on the left. There are folks on the left. Dr. Wilson, I think, probably the most high profile, certainly. You can then debate what the terminology is about high profile. But when you talk about somebody who's secretary of a statewide organization, that's the highest profile on the left right now.
I think that's the best way to put it. You've also got the independent candidate, the attorney from Lake Charles, Hunter Lundy. As Matt mentioned, a very crowded Republican side of this race, too.
Very.
We've got kind of a lesser-known individual also running on the Democratic ticket, but Matt, it's still early. So
very much.
We may see other people join the race. It's just time will tell at this point.
You know, the election to come October, and then obviously in November, we'll see where we go from here. But you're going to start to see these campaigns kick up and pick up a little bit more now that we've got some more names in there, and yeah, we're moving through, where are we, on March 6th right now?
Yes, we are.
So there you go. Is that me or you?
I think it's me.
Is that me?
I don't hear it,
You
but
don't
my
hear
mic
you?
is on.
Is it-
Am I muted? Am I
is
muted?
it?
Stand by.
Stand by for unmute.
Ah, here we go. Let there be sound.
There it is.
Yeah. There's some extra buttons that you got to hit to make sure that the audio goes out.
Stinking
My bad.
microphones.
First day I come back, I
Stinking
forget how to do
microphones.
everything.
I feel like he's judging us.
He is.
He's like, you guys can't. Look
Can't
at
get
him.
together for 9 News now?
Jump online. All the stories wait for you. WAFB.com and the 9 News app, of course.
Oh, okay.
From that, so that was the big story at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock this
Yeah.
morning, right? Or 7:30 as it broke. This is a big story overnight into the morning. Zachary PD trying to find three essentially teenagers. You got a 12-year-old, but 3 teenagers.
Let's get you a better look of them
Yes.
here. Please, please, please. Do any of these teenagers, these siblings, rather look familiar to you? Zachary police sharing on Facebook overnight while you were sleeping these pictures and the identities and the information of where these teens were last seen and what they were last wearing. Now, some of them have identifiable maybe scars on their faces, but if you're having a look and you thought, well, maybe I saw a group of teens together. They were last seen together in the area. Let's see here. I don't know if they actually put where they were last seen together.
It wasn't real specific.
Yeah.
It wasn't real specific. They're like, they were seen together.
But they're not sure if they're still together.
It's not sure if they're still together. They were last seen wearing the school uniforms.
Yeah.
But just really unsure about where they could be right now and if they are still together. The whole siblings, all three of them. But yeah, you talk about one of the scars, and obviously the youngest right there with a scar on his forehead that may be identifiable, middle with a scar on his cheek, exactly. So the idea is to get all the Polk kids back to where they belong. So 3 numbers. You can go directly to Zachary PD. You can call Crime Stoppers. You can call 911. Any one of these phone numbers is going to gladly take your tips. We just want to see them back with family.
That's the goal. And more often than not, because of your keen observations out in the public, that ends up resulting in a good news situation where we can tell you that they're now home. So please keep an eye out for them. Please share the story so other people can also keep their eye out for these kids.
It's waiting for you right there.
Yeah.
Waiting for you today, perhaps, a new job in the future? Yeah.
Are you looking for a new opportunity maybe? Or maybe you've been unemployed for a while and you're thinking now is the time.
Yeah.
Well, Employ BR is trying to help fill that gap. They're trying to get people employed, match you up with companies that are looking to fill some open positions. We're talking a lot of great jobs with the City of Baton Rouge, BREC department. We're talking about a number of different employers who are just trying to fill spots. So we've got opportunities.
It's a job expo today. It's actually 6 to 7:30 this evening, Ben Burge Park, BREC Park, what was that, Antigua?
Yes,
Drive.
yeah.
As Liz mentioned, a bunch of different opportunities, employers looking for that next hire. If you'd like to see who's a part of it, you can jump online right now, WAP.com, the 9 News app, see if this is for you.
Yeah.
Head on out.
Talking about opportunities, let's talk about going over to the Bluff because there's a month-long a month-long opportunity.
Yeah, pretty
Lots
much,
of different
pretty much,
opportunities
yeah.
to celebrate Founders Day.
Yeah.
So Southern University celebrating 143 years in existence.
Yeah.
That's a long time for an
little bit.
HBCU. And so lots of folks excited to celebrate the students, the current student body. You got alumni, staff, all preparing and gearing up for a month-long worth of festivities, but they're honing in on this week.
Right. So right. March is Founders Month.
Yes.
At Southern University, but then there's a Founders Week.
Yes.
Where they kind of really just dive into a lot of activity, and then there's a Founders Day. Right? And so it's like focus.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is to celebrate Jaguar Nation, the blue and gold, and everything that came before, the people who came before, understanding the history, celebrating that, and then celebrating the current and what's to come down the road as well. So Callie was out there, as you mentioned, live this morning, talking with a lot of folks who are getting this organized. And again, a full week of activities, still with a full month kind of to go as well. But it's like every day, something this week, and you can check it out right there.
Lots of different things from service projects to celebrations.
Yeah.
You name it, there's a reason to celebrate there at the Bluff.
143 years.
That's a big deal.
That's pretty
big deal.
That's pretty good.
Over a century. How about it?
We're WAFB Plus just a little younger than that.
Did you know we passed, I
143
looked
days.
at it the other day, 2-year mark we've been doing this. We've been doing 9 years now for over 2 years
Really?
now. We launched it in 2021 in February.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Isn't that
Why
something?
were you looking it up? You just curious?
It showed up in one of my Instagram or Facebook.
Did it really?
Yeah, it showed up as memories from the past.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Good memories or bad memories?
Oh, good ones.
All
I'll have to
the
pull up a
good.
picture. Back when this was originally started, it looked so different too.
Yeah.
So we'll have to pull up
All
some old
this
pictures.
insanity?
Oh yeah.
All right,
It's
so there you
morphed
go.
some though.
Okay, right. And you never know when more changes may be coming to WAFB Plus and 9 News Now and all the fun stuff, just kind of continuing to grow. But the whole idea is to put this where you need it, where you can find it, just kind of on your schedule. Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV. You can watch it live, or of course video on demand whenever you'd like.
Try to make it easy on
Well,
people.
every once in a while, try
Yeah.
to make it easy.
I tell you what, lots of people are joining us for the forecast every day. For the folks who miss the big show,
Yeah.
it really is helpful too.
Well, they always talk about, we have consultants who come in and they're like, look, the big drivers are just, it's literally weather and traffic, and that continues to be the case. It really is. And when you get into this show, it is still, okay, anything change in the last hour or in the last 30 minutes? I want to know.
Here it does.
And around here, yes, it really does.
So let me, the weather guy, a little sports news that's breaking while y'all were doing
What
that.
happened?
Oh.
A lot of Twitter chat that
Dang it.
Derek Carr is now looking like he's going to end up signing with the Saints.
What?
So they may have their quarterback. So
Look at that.
So you have the likes like Adam Schefter and
Yeah,
Ian
Shefty.
Rappaport, these guys that
Shefty,
are
Shefty.
tied in closely.
How much money are we giving them? I'm paying.
I don't know. I've seen a number yet, but starting to see that pop up quite a bit.
You just
Okay.
can't trade this. I mean, the Saints
Look
don't have a
at that.
lot to trade. I mean, they've traded away so many draft picks. But this is a free agent signing, so they don't have to worry about any of that. So what kind of money are they giving? How long are we doing? Is this the fix for the next 5 years?
The
Dang
doctor
it.
breaking the sports
Look at
news on
you.
9 News Now. That's big. Y'all got an exclusive today.
Dang, look at that.
I love it.
Guess we'll be talking about that today.
Okay.
Okay, dog fan. Does it
Always.
matter how attractive your dog is?
Oh, I would like to say
I mean,
no,
no.
but
You saw that? No.
slowly.
No. All our dogs are cute. All dogs are cute,
Always.
except for these right here, and they love the title. It is the world's ugliest dog competition.
Oh.
Open for submissions. If your dog has
Holy
a face.
cow, look at that trophy.
Oh, look at that.
Oh
my God.
Oh no. Oh no. Ma'am.
These are so good.
Ma'am, look at the teeth on that one.
Good. Oh. World's Ugliest Dog Contest, once again, taking submissions. Competition's website says the goal is not to make fun of ugly dogs. Sorry, we just laughed. They want to celebrate imperfections that make all dogs unique. Again, sorry, we just laughed. This year's winner is going to be crowned on June 23rd in California, where there will be no laughing. They're going to walk away with a trophy and $1,500. So not too bad. Not too bad.
Let's see. Not too bad at all. Is that the tongue? That's a dog's tongue. That's just
That
hanging
is.
out,
I think
huh?
we've seen that one before.
Yeah.
I think we've seen that one before. So
All
that's
right.
that's pretty impressive.
Okay. So how about we go from the world's ugliest dog competition, which is accepting submissions here, to let's take you to an Arkansas Walmart where an almost extinct insect is rumored to be found out there. So a large insect that was once thought to be extinct was actually spotted at that Walmart. Can you believe it? It's a giant lacewing. That's what you're actually looking at right now.
Kind of looks like a dragonfly.
It kind
doesn't
of does. You're right. It's a species that's existed since the Jurassic era. The director of Penn State's Insect Identification Lab found one at Walmart in 2012. Wow. All these things about the Walmart, but then he actually misidentified it back then, only recently discovering its true identity. The finding is pretty special because it's the first sighting in eastern North America in over 50 years. It's also the first record of the insect ever in Arkansas. So the discovery might indicate there's a surviving population that's evaded detection and extinction. And funny enough, isn't the headquarters of Walmart in Bensonville, Arkansas?
That's right, yeah.
Maybe he was trying to fly to its headquarters.
We've
Maybe
got
it's like the
Jurassic
mothership.
Mart going on up there.
How about that? How about that? Jurassic Mart. All right, a lace wing. Keep an eye out for it at Walmarts near you.
I don't want to buy one.
Well.
All right, so we were talking about daylight saving time earlier.
Yeah.
Well, now we've got the European Space Agency saying the moon needs its own time zone.
What?
Will we get another controversy going?
Well.
All right, so perhaps something you never thought about, right? Because probably most of us haven't. But apparently plague astronauts while they're on the moon. What time is it? So the European Space Agency hoping to get an answer by possibly giving the moon its own time zone. The ESA says an international effort is being launched to come up with a lunar reference time.
What?
And space agencies agreed to look into the issue during a meeting that was actually held late last year.
So, like, dark side of the moon would have daylight saving time, or daylight
Don't
like
even.
normal?
Well, you're stirring the pot here.
And then certain craters are going to not observe the daylight
Correct.
saving.
Right, exactly. Can't all get together as one united
We're going
crater.
to be Arizona, and was it like part of Indiana?
Part in exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly right.
Yeah.
Look at you. No, I don't know. All right, so well, get us to the moon, and we'll figure it out, I guess. But start looking at it now so they can avoid the confusion later.
I suppose.
I guess.
Trying to get a jump start on it.
All right, then fine.
Yeah.
Wish we could leave you with that smile, though. But we did you may have gotten just now a push alert to your phone. We're still working on kind of putting this together, as well as shooting in Baton Rouge from last night along Aliquippa Street, and it's a deadly shooting. 35-year-old Nicholas Williams found deceased, gunshot, Aliquippa Street about 8:42 last night. Motives unknown. No arrests made yet. So this is where you come in. We were asking for your help. Obviously calling into Crime Stoppers, trying to find 3 missing kids as well. This is where you come in as well. If you know anything, just make that phone call. You remain anonymous. No one ever going to know who you are, and you might get detectives going in that right direction. We'll update you, of course, later. You'll see Liz today at noon with the very latest there as well.
We'll keep you updated. We'll also have another check of our forecast.
Yeah.
Steve, it's looking warm, but not too bad today.
Yeah, so near record highs today through Wednesday or Thursday, and then maybe a little better chance of some showers coming up on Friday.
The seductive styling of the 2022 Mazda CX-9 elevates your idea of what a 3-row CUV can be.
Get 0% financing on a new Mazda CX-9 at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.